hard to say exactly, or it's hard to see exactly how deep, and just does, yeah, the video and camera don't fully do it justice. Come on, Herc. So you can kind of see from here, down here, he's kind of working on grading it out still. There you go. So like, it's about at least 4 or 5 feet deep, and then it's graded over here. So when water inevitably comes over from the brook, we'll be able to catch it here and redirect it through here. And we haven't lost too much usable ground in the process. So you can see, you know, me for comparison, height-wise. It's pretty, yeah. So the water table is fairly high here. So you can see the water filling in some spots already. There's Herky Boy doing his thing. I'm gonna step back out here. I mean, it's really hard to fully understand the depth of how big of a shift this is, and then when Connor gets another chance, it's gonna go from there all the way to here. It's gonna link up with the other ditch here, and the other ditch here is gonna get graded as well. My guess would be that he had some other stuff going on and couldn't quite devote all his time to this today. But we got the excavator on site. It's less expensive on the weekends, and we'll see. Yeah, so this is the old ditch. You can see the other one is much wider. The new one is much wider. So it's going to have to be dug out a bit and maybe widened and graded, so that instead of grading back this way, we want it to grade that way. And that way water will flow that way, and then in the long run the ditch is going to be extended, and hopefully that can be done as well. The ditch will be extended out this way. Ooh. So an exciting time here on the farm. Lots of work getting done. And even if we just get that one piece of it done, I think it's going to be a big help to protect the fields here. This last winter time, water came over where my finger is, like in front of those little cold frames there, in between, and then it started to flood the field here, and the tarp that's here now was here, and it ended up with a ice shelf on it, and then the water picked up the ice shelf and pushed it all the way over here, and there was, you know, stuff, garlic planted in here. I'm gonna plant garlic in these beds again, different ones than last year. And anyways, the whole goal is to hopefully avoid the same thing happening again, where there's flooding and more issues. Anyways, really tired because I was at the market this morning, and then waking up early and, you know, not going to bed as early as I'd like, doing all the market prep. But yeah, so the ditch, as you can see, it's not very deep here, and it's graded this way, graded, you know, down to that way, so it gets deeper that way. And we really want it to get deeper this way. And then there's going to be a pond dug over here, kind of like right in this area. so the water will eventually be able to drain over there as well. And that'll just give us some extra protection. Now Herc is hunting. He loves the silage tarp. Good hunting ground for him. There's quite a bit of damage done by the hurricane in terms of like to infrastructure, to greenhouse infrastructure. And anyways, there was a greenhouse here, and it's now no more greenhouse, just prepping it for next year right now. So I took all the like landscape fabric and irrigation out of there, drip tape out of there, and then clipped all the old plants, so left the roots in so that there's that network for the next year. And decompose in the soil over the winter time into the spring. There's Herky doing his hunting. Yeah, good boy, Herc. Yeah, if you look closely at the ribs here, some of them are pretty bent. And a part of that is the ground itself, because it gets wet and flood, or when it floods, the rebar in the ground is very susceptible to wobbling and moving. And then the ribs bend a bit. Some of these ribs have bent a little bit as well over time. But it's not really that bad. It's nothing unfixable, just requires more work. And so in order to get the greenhouse over there functional again, we just kind of threw everything up there and said, let's not worry about doing the other things right now. We can just get what we can done and go from there. And yeah, I'll show you. So over here we're got a little wood frame that we're going to be building a greenhouse in. So, or on top of the frame, I guess. So here it is over here, a makeshift deck. So this is going to be the seedling greenhouse next year with heated tables. It's like 24 by 12, something like that. And anyways, so I'm going to get gravel to level the ground, and then anyways, I got to do a few things just to brace the frame a bit, make sure the fabric is laid out correctly, because just been waiting for the gravel to get spread by Connor, who's also doing the excavating work right now. So look at the moon. Because of unforeseen circumstances, we got the excavator early, so we're focused on that right now, and then the excavator will be done, and then we'll have the gravel filled in here and hopefully be able to get as much done before the snow flies as possible. Anyways, I'm going to leave it here for now. Talk to you later.